I'm Mrs. Kim, and welcome to Mrs. Kim's Building Blocks. How are you? I am so thrilled that you came to visit us today. Now, before we begin, let's make sure that you're ready. So please make sure to have your pencil and a piece of paper so that you can join along. But you know what? Even if you don't have them, it's okay. I'll tell you what you can do. Pause the video, go run and get them, and then come right back, and Mrs. Kim will wait for you. Now, every day at Mrs. Kim's Building Blocks, I check my mailbox, and I'm always eager to hear from all of you. So you can send me your letters, and you can share your stories with me, and you can ask me questions. Now, let's see who wrote to Mrs. Kim today. I'm always curious. Let's open up the box. Oh, I do have some postcards and an envelope today. Let's see who wrote to Mrs. Kim. Wow, I received a letter from Grace. Oh, and I received a postcard from Daniel. Hi, Grace. Hi, Daniel. And let's see who wrote also to me. Wow, I got a postcard from Emma. Hello, Emma. How are you? And hi to all of you. Now, we've been reading from the book, Brown Bear, What Do You See? And we know that the book had a story. Remember, books are made of stories, and stories are made of words. Words are made of letters, and all the letters make sounds. So, when we know our letters and the sounds that they make, we can put those sounds together to read words. Now, we have learned the letter A, and there it is, and the letter B, there's our B, and today we will learn the letter C. Now, I want to share a poem with you about the letter C. C is for cats and crayons and cake. C is for candy and cookies that we bake. That was very nice. It was filled with a lot of words that begin with the letter C, like cats and crayons and cake and candy and cookies. Now, those are all things that Mrs. Kim really likes. Well, we've been learning that A is the first letter of the alphabet. We learned that B is the second letter of the alphabet. And then now, C is the third letter of the alphabet. And the alphabet is a collection of all the letters. Can you say alphabet? Excellent. So let's write the letter C today. You can write every letter in two ways. The uppercase, or the big way of writing the letter, or the lowercase, or the small way of writing that same letter. So let's write the letter C today. I'll grab my pen. And the letter C is neat because the uppercase C, or the big C, looks a lot like the lowercase or the small c. And it's just a matter of size. So we'll begin with writing the uppercase or the big C first. So start at the top and you just go round like that. Can you write that with your pencil and your paper? Okay, so now you can write the letter C. This is the uppercase or the big C. Now let's write the lowercase or the small c. And it's going to look a lot like this, but just smaller. So let's begin about middle, and then we'll just go round, just like that. And I hope that you wrote that also on your paper too. So here is the letter C. Now let's say the sound for the letter C, and it goes just like this. K, K, K. Can you do that with me? Ready? K, K, K. Excellent. Terrific job that you're doing. Now, we've been learning sign language. We know that the letter A is just like this, where we bring up our hand, fold over our 4 fingers, and also bring in our thumb. And that is the letter A. A. We've also been learning the letter B, where we open up our hands, keep all of these 4 fingers together, and then we move in our thumb just like that, and that is the letter B. Now, C is a very fun letter to do in sign language because it looks a lot like the letter C. Now, so the way that we do it is you curl your fingers just like this. And look, it looks like a letter C. Can you see that? It looks just like the letter C. So just curl your fingers just like that to make the letter C. And then I will teach the short song that goes for the letter C, where we can combine for the letter C, the letter sound, as well as a sign language. Okay? So please get out your C's and then we'll sing it like this. C for cut, 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 cut. And what Mrs. Kim is saying or singing is C for cut, just like you cut a piece of paper, right? C for cut, 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 cut. Now let's sing it together. Ready? First listen to Mrs. Kim and then we'll sing it together. C for cut, 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 cut. One more time together now. C for cut, 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 cut. One last time. C for cut, 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 cut. Super job that you're doing. So let's bring it together with the short songs that we've been learning for the letter A, for the letter B, as well as the letter C. And we'll bring it all together. Let's begin. A for apple, a, a, a. B for bounce, ba, 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 ba. C for cut, 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 cut. Excellent. Let's do it one more time. A for apple, a, a, a. B for bounce, ba, 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 ba. C for cut, 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 cut. Excellent. You're doing such a good job of learning this song. Let's clean our board because we are going to make our first word to read. Isn't that exciting? And that first word is cab. And that's spelled C-A-B. Now, what is a cab? Now, some people call cab a taxi. And what that is sometimes when you're in the city or in a town and you don't have your own car, you can ask a cab to come and drive you around. And for that service, you give them some payment so that they can drive you around. And it's a great service to have. Now, so we can learn how to read with just 3 letters. When we know the letters and the letter sounds, we can put those letter sounds together and read a word. I'm going to write that word here, and we're going to see how we can read together already. So cab is spelled C A B. Now, we've already learned what is the sound that each of these letters make. So what is the sound that the letter C makes? K, 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 K. Do you remember that? Excellent. Now, what is the letter sound that the letter A makes? Do you remember? A. A, a, a. A, a, a. Now, what is the sound that the letter B makes? B, 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 b. So now that we know each of these letters and we know that the sounds that each of those letters make, we can begin to read. Now that's very exciting. And all we have to do is put those sounds together. So this is how we do it. First we make the k sound for the letter C. Then we add the a sound from the letter A. And then we add the letter sound for the letter B, which is B. So let's try that together. First, we'll do it slow. K, A, B. Ready? K, A, B. Now let's connect those sounds a little faster, okay? K, A, B. Let's do that a little faster this time and see if you can hear the word coming out from those sounds. Ka, a, b. Oh, you can start hearing the word. Ready? Let's put it together really fast now and smoothly too. Ka, a, b. Ka, a, b. Cab. Cab. Excellent. You're already on your way to reading because you read your first word, cab. So anytime now you see these letters together in this order, C, A, B, you'll be able to put the sounds together and then read the word. Isn't that awesome? Let's try that one more time. First, we'll spell it by just saying what each letter is, and then we'll read it by saying all the sounds that each of the letters make. Ready? C, A, B. And then we'll read it. Cab, cab. Did you see how that worked? That is very exciting. So we can learn how to read with just 3 letters. When we know the letters and then the sounds that each of those letters make, we put all those sounds together and we can read a word. That is very exciting. Now, I have a can of alphabet soup for the letter C. Now, this soup contains the letter C and many words that begin with the letter C. So let's take a look. Here we go. We have our alphabet soup for the letter C. Let's see what's inside. I'm going to take off the cap, take out everything in the soup can. Let's put our can right here. Let's look at all the different things here and then see what can go inside of our soup. Well, what would alphabet soup for the letter C be without, that's right, the letter C? So we need to first put in the uppercase or the big C. So let's put that into our soup for the letter C. Now what has to come in after that? It's going to be the lowercase c or the small c. So let's put that into our soup too. Now we can put in some words that begin with the letter C. And the first one that I want to put in is, what is this? It's a cookie. And cookie begins with the letter C. Are you starting to hear the letter sound of the letter C in these words that we are saying? Cookie. That's right. You can hear the k, k, k of cookie. And then you know, oh, it must start with the letter C. So let's put in our cookie. And that's going to make our soup very yummy for the letter C. You know what else will make the soup very delicious? Cake. Cake also starts with the letter C, and it starts with that beginning sound of k, cake. So we know that cake also begins with the letter C. So let's put in that yummy cake to make our soup extra delicious. You know what will be another great addition for our alphabet soup for the letter C? Corn. That's right, corn. Corn starts with the letter C, and that will taste very good in our soup for the letter C. Now the next two things, you may not think to add them to regular soup, but when it's soup for the letter C, then these words go in perfectly. Look at this. It is a cat. And cat also begins with the letter C. Do a lot of you have a cat as a pet? Oh my, let's see. What does a cat say? Cat says, meow, meow. Can some of you make that sound with me? Ready? Meow, meow. So as we meow, we'll put in our cat into the alphabet soup for the letter C. Now the last word for the letter C. Oh my, it's really big. I don't know if it's going to fit, but you know what? It belongs in an alphabet soup for the letter C because it begins with the letter C, and that is a cow. Wow. A cow starts with the letter C. Now what kind of noise does a cow make? The cat went meow. But the cow goes, that's right, moo. Can we do that all together? Moo, moo. One more time, moo. Cow that begins with the letter C makes the moo sound. Very good. So let's add in our cow to our alphabet soup for the letter C. Now it's a lot of fun cooking together. Cooking. What letter begins the word cooking? Can you guess? It sounds like cooking. So that's right. Did you say the letter C starts the word cooking? That's right. It's a lot of fun to cook when we're making alphabet soup for the letter C. Now, you know what would be really fun? Let's sing a song for the letter C. Now the title of this song is Clap Your Hands. Clap starts with the letter C. Clap starts with the letter C. So the first line goes, clap, clap, clap our hands, clap our hands together. And then the second one will be pat, pat, pat our heads together. And the next one is going to be stomp, 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 stomp our feet together. And then we're going to be blinking. Ready? Blink, blink, blink our eyes together. And then we're going to go all the way to the top and go clap, clap, clap our hands together. Very good. So let's begin. Clap, clap, clap our hands together. Clap, clap, clap our hands together. Pat, pat, pat our heads together. Pat, pat, pat our heads together. Stomp, stomp, stomp our feet Stomp our feet together. Stomp, stomp, stomp our feet. Stomp our feet together. Blink, blink, blink our eyes. Blink our eyes together. Blink, blink, blink our eyes. Blink our eyes together. And then way back to the top. Clap, clap, clap our hands. Clap our hands together. Clap, clap, clap our hands. Clap our hands together. Very good. So let's sing it, but we're going to go a little faster this time. Ready? Begin. Clap, clap, clap our hands. Clap our hands together. Clap, clap, clap our hands. Clap our hands together. Pat, pat our heads. Pat our heads together. Pat, pat, pat our heads. Pat our heads together. Stomp, stomp, stomp our feet. Stomp our feet together. Stomp, stomp, stomp our feet. Stomp our feet together. Blink, blink, blink our eyes. Blink our eyes together. Blink, blink, blink our eyes. Blink our eyes together. And then clap, clap, clap our hands. Clap our hands together. Clap, clap, clap our hands. Clap our hands together. Oh, that sounded very nice. Now this is a good time to do some exercises. Do you want to exercise with me? Okay. Now remember, you can do these exercises while sitting down, just like Mrs. Kim is sitting down, or you can stand up and do these exercises too. Okay, so the first one that we're going to do is X's with our arms to each side. So we're going to go X, 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 X. We're going to do it 5 times each way. X, 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 X. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now this time what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands on our hips. We're going to point up and then point down. Ready? We're going to look up and look down. Ready? And we're going to do 5 of these. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now we're going to do it to the other side. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now we're going to point in opposite directions and we're just going to do 5 of each of those. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now let's sit down and we'll rest. And while we rest, we can count some of the animals that we've been seeing in the book, Brown Bear, Brown Bear. So every time we snap our fingers, we're going to see some animals up here and we're going to count them together. Ready? Begin. We see brown bears. How many brown bears are there? 1, 2, 3. Very good. Let's snap our fingers and see what the next animal is. Yellow ducks. How many yellow ducks are there? 1, 2, 3. Very good. Let's snap our fingers and see once again. We see blue horses. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now the next animal, let's snap our fingers and call him. That's right, we see green frogs up there. Ready? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Now the last animal, what's it going to be? Let's snap our fingers and see. Purple cats. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now let's clean our board. Let's write the number 3 here. First, we're going to write the number, and then we'll write the word for the number 3. So let's get out my pen, and you can get out your pencil and your paper, and we'll write the number 3. So here we go. What we do is we start right here, and we go around, and then around again. And then let's do it one more time. We'll start right here. We'll go around and then around again. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it one more time. It's perfect. Ready? Start right here and go around and around. But we also need to write the word for the number 3. So let's clean up our board once again. And this time we'll write the word for the number 3. I'll write it in all capital letters, but as I've been saying, you can also write them in lowercase letters. So please make sure that you write it with your pencil and your paper. Let's begin. 3. T. H. R. E. E. T-H-R-E-E spells the word for the number 3. Now that's a very long word, and it may take you a little bit of time to write that word. So if you want, you can pause the video and Mrs. Kim will wait for you, and then you can continue when you're done, okay? And it's totally fine. Now, we saw a lot of animals and we saw 3 of each of them. So since we've been focusing on the number 3, let's sing our song about hugs, and today we'll change it up and sing about 3 hugs a day. So let's sing that song together. And now I know you know the song very well. You may even know it better than Mrs. Kim. So let's get up our number 3s just like this, and then we'll sing today. Not 1 hug a day, not 2 hugs a day, but yes, 3 hugs a day. Now let's sing together. Ready? Begin. 3 hugs a day, that's the minimum. 3 hugs a day, not the maximum. 3 hugs a day, that's the minimum. 3 hugs a day, not the maximum. Step 1, look them right in the eye. Step 2, nose to nose. Step 3, reach your arm. Step 4, you can't do any harm with 3 hugs a day. That's the minimum. 3 hugs a day, not the maximum. 3 hugs a day, that's the minimum. 3 hugs a day, not the maximum. That was so much fun. I want to tell you once again how proud I am of you and how much I can tell that you are very special, very sweet, and very smart. And before we end today, I want to read again from the book, My ABC of God Loves Me. So here's our book, My ABC of God Loves Me. Now we did the letter A, we did the letter B, and today we are going to do the letter C. It says C. C is for creator. Now creator means maker, someone that makes something new, something that no one has ever done before or can do. So C. C is for creator. God is our creator. He made you and He made me, the stars in the sky and the fish in the sea. Let's read that one more time. C. C is for creator. God is our creator. He made you and He made me, the stars in the sky and the fish in the sea. Thank you so much for coming today, and I hope to see you tomorrow at Mrs. Kim's Building Blocks. Bye-bye. I'll miss you and see you soon.